We are back into the action, folks. Appreciate everybody tuning in, calling in, listening to the show on a Monday, starting that work week off correctly on the hottest show on the streets, the number one form for Crimson2go football news. In my own words, with yours truly, Stephen Smith of Touchdown Alabama Magazine. And before we get into the final topic, I remind you, you are a die-hard Alabama fan, die-hard fan here. You love the Crimson Tide, you eat it, you breathe it, you sleep it, you go to church in it, you enjoy Tide football, and you are for the coaching staff, the players, the whole 9 yards. You got to check out tdawear.com. That is tdawear.com, and you can purchase the We Want Football shirts and the Let Them Play shirts. We Want Football shirts and the Let Them Play shirts. Now, we're not pigeonholing you to just these two shirts. There's other apparel. You can purchase other apparel, but We Want Football shirts, Let Them Play shirts, courtesy of tdawear.com, supporting the university, supporting the players, the coaching staff, the athletes, and, of course, us here at Touchdown Alabama Magazine. But we get into now, final topic of conversation. Ben Davis, Alabama redshirt senior linebacker. Ben Davis, the transformation of this young man, it's incredible. The story, his full story has come a full circle, and we all know it. He started off, 5-star recruit, small high school, Gordo High, in the Tuscaloosa area, the number one inside linebacker prospect in the country for 2016. Everybody was so high on him coming in to Alabama. His father, Wayne Davis, a legend here, at the program, and there were a lot of expectations on Ben. Fans felt like, his father was great. He's a 5-star. He's going to pop. He's going to excel. He's going to dominate, year one. At the very least, he'll redshirt. He'll dominate year two. So Ben comes in here, redshirts the freshman year. 2017, his second year. People are expecting big things from him. It doesn't happen. His buddy, Mac Wilson, has the big season, 4 picks, including a pick 6 in the college football playoff semifinal matchup against Clemson. And then you start to hear some concerns, some outside doubts chirping in, like, where is Ben Davis? Why is he not on the field? What's going on? Where's BD? Kid was a 5-star. I don't see him. What in the world is going on? And 2018 rolls around and you're still not seeing Ben. And then here comes the negative vibes. Was he really that good? Was he really that great? Was he overhyped? Was he overevaluated? Like, was he really meant to be at Alabama? A lot of that started happening. And, he got his first sack of his career this past year. But at that time, a lot of people wrote Ben Davis off. And I have seen a lot of 5-stars to come through this program where a similar situation happens and they get discouraged and they get discouraged, they get beat down, they get frustrated, and they transfer out of here. But there is something about Ben Davis. This young man chose not to leave the program despite the rough patch, despite some tough situations. Some of it's self-inflicted, some of it's not. I mean, you look at Ben Davis, he's been through 3 defensive coordinators, Jeremy Pruitt, Tosh Lupoi, and now Pete Golding. He's been through 2 outside linebacker coaches, Tosh Lupoi, and now he's on Sal Sunseri. And he had to switch from being an inside linebacker to an outside linebacker. So Ben has been through a lot, but chose to stick around. Something inside of him kept this young man to stick around. And this offseason, this summer, when I tell you the light bulb is on for BD, it is on like the light. I mean, it is on. It is on. Like, pick up the phone, baby. I know you home, baby. It is on for Ben Davis in the sense of this young man right now, 6'4", 250 pounds. He's gotten bigger. He's gotten stronger. He's gotten faster. And if you look at his face, it's the face of determination where it's like, I'm going to prove to everybody, I'm going to prove to myself that Coach Saban made the right decision extending me that scholarship in 2016. I made the right move to come to Alabama in 2016. Like, Alabama is for me. Like, this is my program. And this summer, Coach Saban, very proud of Ben Davis. Pete Golding refers to the man as a coach on the field, talking about, Ben Davis has been in here. He's worked his tail off. He's been in here studying. He's pulled the young guys in here, got them on Zoom, quizzing them, teaching them, and a lot of these young guys probably have, more talent than what he has, but they're going to him. They're looking up to him. They're responding to him. And then DJ Dale, defensive lineman DJ Dale, talked about being leads by example. Ben Davis is one of those guys that's always uplifting. Players are going to him like, Ben, what you think about this? Ben, what gap do I hit? Ben, what blitz am I in? Ben, do I take the C gap or the B gap? Ben, what am I doing on this particular play? They're going to Ben Davis. They are going to Ben Davis, and this is Will Anderson, Drew Sanders, Quandarius Robinson, Chris Braswell, Kevin Harris II, King Wakuda, Jerez Parks, everybody but the kitchen sink. They're coming to Ben Davis, an outside linebacker, because this is a guy that has really, truly locked in. So as of right now, Davis is looking at starting on first and second down in the base packages. Now, when Alabama gets into its aggressive, nickel and dime looks, depending on the down and distance on third down, if it's third and, 8, 9, 10, 11, you're going to see those fast edge rushers come off the bench. If it's third and maybe 2, 3, 4, Davis could still be in there in those different situations. But he will start this year. I'm going to say this. If Ben Davis messes around and has a season where he gets between 50 and 70 tackles, between 6 to 8 tackles for loss, 3 to 5 sacks, forces a couple of turnovers, really pushes Alabama to that national championship, and they win the SEC title game when it wins, and gets invited to the Senior Bowl and balls out, gets invited to the NFL Combine and balls out. If he does all of this, somebody get Tom Rinaldi on the phone. If he does this, get Tom Rinaldi on the phone, because this is one of those tear jerkers that you just got to have because of how this young man has gone from the whole cycle. He came in as a 5-star. People were excited for him too. He hits that rough patch and got wrote off a little bit to now he's about to put it all full circle. So pulling for Ben Davis. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, you want the best in news, notes, information, and coverage on your Crimson Tide. This is very simple and easy to do. You can get this by accessing the Touchdown Alabama Magazine app. You can download it from your iPhone App Store. If you're rocking Team Apple, Google Play Store if you have the Android phone. For your audio listening needs, we have you iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Spreaker, Overcast.fm, Google Play, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio. We got you covered right there. If the good and gracious Lord sees fit, I'll be back on Wednesday continuing the topic of Tide football. Always remember, Bama fans, you can purchase individual copies of Touchdown Alabama Magazine. Have those sent to your door. That link will be found in the description. Also today, final day to get that online subscription, $5.95 a month. Can't beat that with a stick. Go to touchdownalabama.com, click join, $5.95 a month. Today is the final day to get that online subscription. That link will be found in the description as well. That subscription, the link will be found in the description. But as always, husbands, love your wives. Wives, appreciate, value those husbands. Children, school is in. Do everything legitimately now to not be bored. Be sure to get you those 3 hearty meals a day, those 3 great laughs a day. Protect yourself, protect the loved ones around you. Until next time, folks, I'm your man, Stephen M. Smith, and this has been In My Own Words. Thank you for watching Touchdown Alabama Magazine's YouTube channel. To continue to get the best in Alabama football content, subscribe here and turn on your notifications to stay connected with the hottest shows covering your Crimson Tide.